Welcome to the Grace Down Podcast. I'm Jonas.
I'm TNT Dynamite, the explosive one. Let's crack into another one.
TNT.
Yo.
I know that you can appreciate a good silent time. I know you like some. I like.
That's how people say that. Yeah.
I
I appreciate a good silent time, actually. I'm telling all of my friends this every day.
You're like, put that as your Facebook status. I'm enjoying a good silent time, friends.
Post it up on my Instagram, me enjoying a silent time. It's just a picture of my feet on the bed.
Yeah. But I know that like you enjoy your alone time and you enjoy like, that's how you recharge or like whatever.
Sure.
But I know like with that, like you're doing things. You're like listening to stuff or playing a game or doing something. So like, how do you like actual true silence where like you're not talking, no one's talking, you're not listening to anything, you're just like sitting in silence? Like, how do you feel about that?
Okay. See, I thought we were going to like some therapy type stuff. Like we were going to start getting deep into what makes dynamite tick. But no, I will have to say it's like, are you talking about like just raw dog in life?
Raw dog and exactly.
Like just raw dog in existence?
Like when you walk out here sometimes and you're like, is this what's hot in the streets? You're just sitting in a chair with nothing on. And when I'm raw dogging life out here.
Oh, you do. You just be staring in the darkness. I walk out here sometimes. It's just dark. You sitting there with like a can of soda. Just like raw dog in life. I'm okay with it.
So I'll get back to me raw dog in life in a second. I want to get to the actual purpose of this video.
That's a weird question.
I saw a post online about it was like about this room. I guess it was created a few years ago. Actually, Microsoft created it. It is the quietest place on earth.
Okay.
I think it's like negative 25 decibels. It says, and it says no one has managed to stand in the room for an entire hour.
Really?
It says in 2015, Microsoft built the quietest place on earth. But while it may sound like a sanctuary of meditative bliss, few can stand being in the room for an elongated amount of time.
When you say negative decibels, does that mean like you can't even hear yourself breathe, or do you just hear your own heartbeat, or like what?
That's what I was about to get to. It said after a number of minutes, you begin to hear your own heartbeat. Stick it out a little longer, and you'll hear your own blood flowing and your bones grinding. Like just your natural sounds of your body living that you never hear. And then it says, and then when all that fun is over, you'll likely lose your balance because of the lack of reverberation in the room sabotages your built-in spatial awareness.
Okay.
And then it says the room situated at Microsoft headquarters in Redmond, Washington is known as an anechoic, ANECHOIC, literally without echo chamber, and it took 2 years to build.
Huh.
And it says when you turn your head, you can hear that motion. You can hear yourself breathing, and it sounds loud.
Yeah.
Like if you're like, you turn your head, it's like.
Yeah, because I hear a little bit when I do it, and I'm like, I couldn't imagine if that was like.
Yeah, like I feel like it would. I feel it's like. Have you ever like it's weird. Like sometimes I'll lay on my pillow the wrong way, and it like pushes my ear closed, and you can like hear your heartbeat. Have you ever like done that?
Yeah.
Like. I feel like that's what it would be like, but you're just standing there.
I will admit that when that happens, I cannot sleep. I have to find a different position.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't sleep to the rhythm of my own life.
Yeah, you're like, why is my head like boop, boop,
yeah,
boop?
that is
like,
weird.
Dude, and it's like when you get a headache and your head's throbbing, but just imagine, like, you just like twist your wrist and it's like, like,
yeah, why did they build this?
What is the world's quietest room used for? Let's figure that out.
Is it torture?
It says,
it's torture, isn't it?
Probably.
Okay.
It says
it's torture.
The quiet room is used to test out sound equipment and electronic devices. It says it uses to analyze the clicks and hums of a new computer, microphones, headphones, and speakers. It says the rooms are more common than you think. It says just because they use it to like, it shows a picture of like a guy like trying to like play a clarinet inside it.
Yeah.
I think it's just to determine the sound of like how loud the actual parts are.
Yeah, you get like a clearer sound, I guess, than you would anywhere else.
Or like just like how loud is the computer when it's running?
Yeah.
It's so quiet you hear like the
everything,
like all that kind of stuff.
You know, like if you were to use this for like, I don't know, just like music or something, I wonder what kind of sound you could get out of that when you can like edit like the finest components of a sound because you hear everything. That's crazy.
Yeah, hear everything and nothing at the same time. Like it's like it mutes out all the sounds except for some, and you're like, yeah, I can't even like. It's one of those concepts that I can't even wrap my head fully around unless I was in it.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to give it a shot, man. If you were like, hey, give it a shot, sit in a room for an hour, I'd make it, dude. I'd make it.
They should have that. They should have that ride at an amusement park. You just like
soundproof room.
You just go and sit in there, and then like take 10 minutes in the soundproof room.
It's like a horror room, though. Honestly,
they just have like clowns in there with knives. You can't hear you scream.
Not sound canceling.
Yeah,
it's just silent. I guess.
but yeah, like I don't know. I thought that was super interesting because I've never thought of like being able to like hear your blood rush through your body and stuff. Like that's insane.
Yeah.
That sounds like a telltale heart, like drive you insane sort of something.
See, and that's crazy because you can like being even silent in a silent room by yourself, you don't notice those things. You would never notice those things.
Right.
Like,
Well, and there's still the reverberation, which keeps like your center of gravity and like all that stuff. It's
because I guess ambient noise is a thing. Is ambient noise a thing? Is there like a noise of a just like
the noise of life?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like going back to me raw dogging life, like when I'm sitting out here and like just kind of in my own thoughts, like one, I'm thinking, so there's like that. But, you know, you hear like the fridge will kick on. There's a ceiling fan running. Like the little water cooler will go because it has like the turn on the cooling element for the water. Like the things like the Xbox turns on its own.
I definitely have a fan running most of the time as well.
Yeah. So there's like always something going that makes some sort of noise. Like you're never in true silence, even if you're in silence.
Okay, look, and I don't want to like harp on this too bad, but I'm not going to let you slide on it. What do you got to think about that requires you to be in a dark room at 2:00 in the morning?
No, sometimes
sitting in an easy chair.
I will speak to that because that is different. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'm really thirsty, so I'll get up and I'll grab like a can of soda and I'll sit down.
Okay.
And like in that 5 minutes I'm out here, you happen to walk out.
Okay.
Like that's what's going on in there. I'm talking more about like you get up to go to work and I'm off work and I'm just sitting out here and there's no TV on, there's no nothing, and I'm just chilling.
Okay.
Like, you know, that's what I'm thinking in thought. Like you just literally have like caught me in the middle of the night like drinking.
I thought you were doing like some evil genius type stuff, like you were contemplating like.
And that's why the lights are off, because I don't want to turn on lights and wake myself up. I'm just like, I'm really thirsty and I want something to drink. And
all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
You don't have to explain yourself, my man. You do whatever
you literally just asked me to explain myself and
know,
then said, don't explain yourself.
I said you don't have to. I didn't say don't. I said you don't have to.
Yeah,
you gave that of your own free will.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, it's like the person who eats cheese standing at the fridge in the middle of the night. That's me.
Yeah. Okay. That's you too. That is a you thing too.
I used to do that a lot more. I was
eat cheese in the fridge.
When I was married, like my wife sometimes would be like,
I love this.
Like she'd wake up in the morning and be like, "Why is there cheese on the kitchen floor?" And I'd be like, "I ate some cheese out of the bag in the middle of the night." And that's why she divorced me. No.
Oh, Jesus.
She was like, I can't handle this cheddar cheese on the floor anymore, Jonas. Get out of here.
Just like a sack of chips, huh? Just like Andy Caps.
Yep. Just out there. And
I'm not mad at that, man. You ever think about just like getting some of those Bluebells?
It's not the same, bro.
The cheese cubes? Cheese cubes go hard.
It's not the same, though.
You got to stop.
When you got to like make it rain in your mouth.
That's weird energy, brother. Like, why do you want...
Just because I like cheese rain? Get out of here.
It's like wood shavings, bro. What do we want?
Next thing you know, I'll be chewing on the counter when you wake up.
Yeah, we should talk about that movie.
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know, Jonas. You keep eating cheese all you want to, brother. I'll never shame you for it.
That's fine.
If you want to sit out here brooding in the dark, you can do that as well.
I am thinking about all the things in life that are important to me.
Just to know if you decide to make a ghost gun and go on a rampage, you just...
I am definitely not doing that. Let me put that in the fucking universe. So, anyways, go to crazynow.com for Jonas.
TNT.
Oh, yeah.